Rondell, and I am number 6 in the family of Brazi's. I have the position of being the only one right above AJ, but actually AJ is in the rare position of being everybody in our family's baby. So when my mom called me about 15 years ago, and she was really distressed and upset because she realized that AJ was at a point in his life where he wasn't going to be able to live independently much longer. She talked a lot about her own physical limitations as well as the financial limitations that what it would look like for him to live independently in a home. So, as a young mom at that time, it really struck me how you'd feel, the anguish you'd feel if you couldn't take care of one of your children. And so, my family has a Christmas tradition of watching It's a Wonderful Life every year. And it was the point at the end of the movie where George Bailey, at the very lowest he is in his life, is surrounded by his community, and everybody is there to help bring him together. And his brother raises a glass and says, "To George Bailey, the richest man I know." And I thought, Eureka, that is it. Because the one thing we know is that AJ is rich with his abundance of friend and family. So that was really the beginning of the IAWL Trust. The IAWL stands for It's a Wonderful Life.
So taking from there, Jamie and I lived at 7610 Pennsylvania, and the first site of the Turkey Trot. And we've been very fortunate with the Youngs and Mary Dubish that started the Turkey Trot to continue the tradition up until today. And very fortunate that the Kerseys and the Wins, who are still living in that location, allow us to use that as our starting point for the Turkey Trot.
Hello, friends. Matt Brase here. One of my responsibilities with the IAWL is to serve as its treasurer. And so I'm the fortunate one that gets all the donations coming in and make those deposits to the bank. And we're just so appreciative of all the donations that come in, and whether or not you're an event sponsor or a start finish line sponsor or a mile sponsor. So very generous of all of you, and your contributions very much appreciated. And there's donations that come in $10 every year for the last 10 years. And those are just as important as our major sponsors. So certainly very much appreciated. I know AJ appreciates as well. You know, those monies provide a safeguard for AJ, obviously some health related issues with them, and the old blue van we're keeping an eye on, and that may be the next expense that we have, or keeping an eye on something like that. But again, folks, we're just so appreciative of your generosity. Those donations, obviously a lot come in through the city of Indianapolis, but almost 15 different states contribute to the trust. And so AJ reaches a wide audience, far and wide. And again, just really thankful and blessed and appreciate it. So I will turn it over to Brian.
Hey, thank you, Matt. I'm the race official, and we have decided this year the most important thing about the Turkey Trot is to keep the tradition alive despite the pandemic. And so we're going to hold it, but we're going to hold it for everybody, so that if you don't want to participate, we understand. You can still participate as a donor. If you want to come and just get the gift, you can drive up and just get the gift and not get out of your car. If you want to come and run and participate, we're going to have touchless registration. We're going to social distance everybody. And of course, we're going to require masks. And so we'll still have the best Thanksgiving 5K through beautiful Williams Creek. It's going to be great. So I thank everybody for their support of this event. And now I'm going to turn it over to the man himself, AJ.
Hey, thank you. And I want to say it's going to be tough this year because I'm not going to fist bump all you guys and, you know, shake hands and stuff, but we'll keep our distance and we'll get this thing done. And thank you for helping me out.
Yeah, so I guess on behalf of all of my siblings, and certainly the man of the hour, AJ, in the spirit of the season, we are very thankful for the love and support of AJ. We certainly wish each and every one of our friends who support the Turkey Trot and the IAWL a very safe and healthy holiday season. And we are very appreciative and certainly send a lot of love. We'll wrap it up with that. Peace to all.